official Ohana cocktail competition. What's up, folks? How are you? Is anybody still on sugar high from Tiki B's seminar this morning? I feel really good about that. Okay, now that we've made a last-minute judge substitution, we are ready to get this show on the road. This is the annual showdown, folks. I know some of you have seen some talent in your day. Maybe you were at Monterey Pop when Hendrix lit the guitar on fire. You ain't seen nothing yet. We're doing it all right here on this stage where legends are born at the Waikiki, at Ohana, in Lake George. This is the greatest incubator of tiki mixology talent in the Adirondacks. Can you believe it? Okay, we had an extraordinary level of participation this year. Dozens of people entered, but this competition can't go on all day. So we had to narrow it down to 5. We couldn't do it, folks. It was that difficult. We took 6 finalists in this year's competition. I think you're really in for a treat. I hope you're prepared to be impressed. So, yeah, let's hear it for our finalists. We have some incredible innovations this year. For example, this projection. Look at this. We're in the 21st century, folks. We've got camera. This is incredible. Today, Ohana. Next year, Food Network. I'm serious. Anybody know anybody at Food Network? We've got innovations that are just gonna blow you away. One of our innovations, Different Tiki, has coordinated samples of this year's cocktails, all right? So our competitors have been back there making a little micro batch so you can all get in on the action. This is serious business, folks. You don't just like walk in the door and become the official Ohana cocktail. You gotta earn it. Here's how you earn it. 40 points is a perfect score, and here's how they're allocated. 10 points are available for presentation. So this is both the visual presentation of the drink. What does it look like? Is it attractive? Do you want to put it on Instagram and order another one, tell all your friends about it? Or is it just like, pass? Okay. It's also their presentation up here. How fluid are they? How practiced are they? Have they done this before? Did they seem excited? If you were a guest at their home tiki bar, would you want to come back or book another reservation, right? So that's 10 points for presentation. It can't just look good, it's got to taste good, all right? So we also have 10 points available for taste. Is this drink delightful? You know, sometimes, have you ever had that long, slow, ordered, expensive cocktail that like looked amazing and had tinctures and drops and dashes, and you're like, actually, I'm not gonna finish this. So that drink better taste good. It also better taste like tequila. We're here, you know, obviously tequila is the most obvious spirit for tiki cocktails, right? So that drink better taste like tequila. How well did our presenter integrate the tequila? Is it a logical choice? Which mark of tequila patron that they use? And is it harmonious? Does it seem to make sense? And last but not least, creativity. Like, is this something new? Is this an innovation? Is this something that you've never seen before? Or is it a remix, or is it a rerun from one of Tiki B's seminars? Okay? We want new content. We want fresh, original ideas. Thankfully, I do not have to judge this because it's impossible, folks. It's a monumental task, but we have an extraordinary crew of talented judges who are going to do the adjudication. All the way from New York City via Switzerland, and I don't even know where else this guy's from. He's multilingual. English is marginally one of his languages. But my dear friend and colleague and our brand ambassador from New York for Patron, Sam Willie. She comes all the way from Austin, Texas, with many suitcases of swizzle helmets. You may have seen her around here once or twice. She is also, I don't know, the reason why I'm here. She's not my mom, but she's my. She's my Ohana mom, all the way from Austin, Texas, Princess Purple Pupule, Caroline! He made his debut on this stage here last year, and also looks after an incredible tiki bar in Boston, Woosong Road. Please welcome Matt Tetrault. And the person who worked the hardest to get here, he was our 2023 champion of this cocktail competition from Hartford, Connecticut. Please welcome Eric Groenstein. All right, are we ready to do this? Do we have our person, our next contestant ready? All right, it's never easy to be the first one, so please welcome to the stage our first competitor kicking off tonight, Captain Pat.
Sometimes I'm Patrick. I am from Massachusetts. I am from Queequeg chapter, Queequeg. And my drink today is El Santo. If you don't know.
Means breakfast tequila.
El Santo is one of the ring generals of all time of the storied history of Lucha Libre, which is essentially Mexican professional wrestling. Lucha Libre means free fighting. He was basically the Hulk Hogan of Lucha Libre before there was a Hulk Hogan even. He started movies.
Hold up, Pat, real quick. Are we ready to start the clock for you?
Oh, are we not started? I thought it was still finished. Yep.
Oh no, we have to make sure he's ready. All right, everyone. Who's our Niffer? Are you ready? All right, judges, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Mixology.
Here we go. Lucha Libre. Many of the Mexican fighters would wear masks like this one. It was forbidden for them to go into public. El Santo famously did not show his face until a week before his death. Like myself, I am also, you will never see me without this mask ever. So anyway.
I never knew
You never knew, now you know. El Santo is in your packet if you'd like to follow along. It's going to start with an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Followed up by the El Santo of tequila, the Hulk Hogan of alcohol, Patron. And nothing spilled. 2 ounces of Patron Silver goes right in.
Oh yeah, why just tell us?
The man who let you do 3, that's right. The other spirit in this drink is Aperol, which is Campari's less evil cousin. Good flavor, not Mexican, obviously, Italian, but good flavor, good color. Only a half an ounce. The secret ingredient, my friends, was which is typically made with almonds. This is a home concoction of my own. It is half macadamia nut and half pepitas, which is pumpkin seeds, used very commonly in Mexican cooking. Fantastic ingredients, flavors, adds that Mexican spice to it. And I messed around with the amount. I'm hitting about 0.88 ounces. I know that sounds really weird. I did half and I did a full, and just it needs somewhere in between there. So there's
Science.
Rum J.M., great company. No, it's Patron, but still a great company. It also makes bitters, and this is one that I found last year. It's a mint bitters, which I thought was like pimento dram, like allspice. It is not that. It's actually spicy, a little bit, just a touch. So I do 5 in there, 5 dashes of that. Saline, salt, water, 2 drops, just to give some balance. And then finally, seltzer. A lot of people will top off a drink with seltzer, and that's a good way to go, but I'm going to shake with it actually because I want it to have some fizz, but not too much. That's it for ingredients, except for ice.
If y'all have never been to a cocktail competition, know that there is a tradition when the competitor shakes, we all clap. Cheer them on.
I want holidays. Yes, right. 1, 2, 3, and. Now, if you saw me last year, if you were here, I had a special garnish, the banana moai. I didn't win anything, but I think I won everyone's hearts.
What a garnish.
What a garnish! Story
Place in
tells.
history.
So I'm going to serve this in a Mai Tai glass.
Where's the pebble ice?
Where is the pebble ice? Great question. It's not up here.
Not down here either.
If he pulled it out of the bag,
Automatic win. We're going to do 3 bronze. Then you ready? Where's my finger?
oh hell yeah! What? Oh man, we've never had this. This is the first. We've got Lucha Libre garnishes. Oh, yo, that's Captain Pat.
It's a clementine with lemon behind it, and I used some black food coloring to paint it. Oh, it went away. Sorry.
Uh-oh, Neighbor's warming up that gong. Are you done, Pat?
That's done.
That's it!
This is the first cocktail, El Santo. And here it is. Smells of tequila. That's good. That was so easy to make. That's very good.
Let's do this. All the way from Rochester, New York, please welcome our next contestant, Nick Bamboozler. What's up?
First thing I should do is test if the blender's working. The blender's working. We have blended. As a lot of people here know, power in this campus is a little bit up. So this drink, slide. The name, somebody did correct me on the way. She walked up and said, no, it's Bananas Patronas. And no, that's bullshit. Where's the curse thing?
That's Espanol.
Jinkies.
Okay, so this is based on the cocktail by Luciano. Oh, jeez, I forgot how to pronounce his last name. The Gudini who used to work for Don Beach, and at Mai Kai in 1971 came up with the banana daiquiri. So this one is a riff on a riff on a riff that my wife Audrey, Lily Popoki over here, and I did during COVID, where we wanted something quick, easy, and would last the whole freaking night. So we designed this thing that with 2 chilled bananas. Chilling makes them last longer. And the other thing about this is, since they're blender drinks, we throw them in and put them into a real nice thermos, and they stay cold for the entire night. And with the volume of booze that's in here, you sort of want that. This is either 2 drinks for 2 people for the entire night, or shooters for a boatload of people.
You are the boatload, folks.
We'll get some of the biggest pebble ice available.
Large format pebbles, y'all.
We were lucky enough to get a reconditioned one, and one of the opals. Get one! They're freaking amazing, life-changing. Okay, and also here's something that some people may not know, and blenders may not have it, but these caps from this hull, that's 2 freaking ounces. And so for the sake of simplicity, everything...
Learn something new every single day at Ohana. This is incredible.
So we got cream de cacao.
Y'all can leave now. It's over.
In there. Cream de banana to just fortify the banana.
Banana.
Flavor. Banana. Some dry curacao. Oh, that was wet curacao. Maybe a little messed up. Sorry, other presenters. And some coconut rum cream Also bottled in Rochester, even though this is out of the Caribbean.
Those local coconuts from upstate New York, y'all, or Western New York.
My hands got wet, and there's cream in this thing. Well, this gives me a good opportunity to talk about this nifty bar tool.
You love.
Everybody should have one of these things. This thing, you will not be able to get past TSA with this.
You can make drinks, you can win a street fight. It's everything.
And when you get home,
This was part of the Area 54 pop-up last night.
Where's the champagne?
okay, where were we? 2 of this.
Nipper, how's he doing on time?
2 minutes and 12 seconds.
All right, a little more than halfway through.
Some silver. And the holy freaking grail, where'd it go? The XO, which is, if you can find it, get a bottle. This is Patron's tequila-based coffee liqueur, which is really nice, but it got really hard to find. Maybe you could talk to
It's
that.
back in, it was discontinued during the pandemic, but it's back in production, y'all. It shipped in April. Yeah. We picked up a whole case of it last night, or yesterday in Saratoga.
And with that, with all that sweetness that we put in there, we need to put in a little bit of balance. So we'll do 2 ounces of lime juice and another Rochester product. Yeah, I'm on their payroll for this. Cardamom bitters from Fee Brothers.
There you go. Don't squeeze, use fees.
Exactly. And then this is going to be the thing where we don't know how this is going to work with this microphone and that blender and the noise.
1 minute.
Okay, we're going to start.
Hopefully it works quickly. Give it up for Nick! This is my shit.
Take a glass. Rim in coconut.
The fact that this is actually working is, I'm impressed. Holy cow.
Oh boy.
Look at this. This is live cutting.
Where the hell are my 2 cocktail toothpicks? There.
You got it.
Tick, 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 tick.
Well, just
Don't forget to put the drink in the cup. Oh my God, the line is warming up. Pour it, pour it, I don't know, did he make it? Did he make it under the wire? Look at that, folks. Anything is possible.
and what's funny with the whole thing about we'll make 2 drinks, 1 drink will be shared amongst the judges. And also I'm going to mix up another batch afterwards, so you won't be able to drink this right now, but you'll be able to enjoy it.
All right, that's the Beer Boozler. All the way, the capital of the Empire State. Please welcome Hanson.
Today's secret word is tequila.
Ooh, a lot of secrets revealed.
What to do when you're using the secret word, right? I'm sorry, I sang a lot last night, lost my voice,
Yes,
so
you
I'm
did.
going to do my best. As you all know, we lost an icon last year. I got to read notes because I'm horrible at this stuff. And this cocktail is inspired by his greatest creation, Pee Wee Herman, and his Playhouse.
Yeah.
characters in Pee-wee's Playhouse are very diverse and quirky, and I think this drink ingredients represent that. So each ingredient here is going to be attributed to a specific character of the Playhouse. We're going to start with our sweet ingredient, which is kumquat syrup, which is really the first thing I thought of when doing this. This one is inspired by Miss Yvonne. 3/4 of an ounce of kumquat. If I can keep my hands steady. Next, we have cherry with the lime juice, because what's a tiki drink without lime, right? I wish I could do that. And my lime juice, of course, is stuck. Cherry. All right.
How exactly did cherry inspire the lime juice?
Because he's green.
I was just trying to cook the story out of it.
Next, we go with Cowboy Curtis, who's spicy in a sweet way. Our Wild Moon Chai liqueur. We got about an 1/8 ounce, or 1/4 ounce of this one. And next, Terry the pterodactyl, who is also green like cherry, but we're going with the green chartreuse this
Ooh, a
time.
lot. Do y'all know how rare chartreuse is these days? This is literally liquid gold.
An 1/8 ounce of this.
Oh, I want like 3 ounces.
You can have that later.
I want to feel rich.
All right, a little bit of that. And next, where's my? Okay, we're gonna do the main ingredient here. Tequila.
This is real tequila,
Yeah, 2 ounces of this. Oops, a little bit more, that's all right. And then we're gonna add 2 droppers of our Bitterman's Hellfire Habanero Shrub. This one's inspired by Jambi. He's a bit spicy, we all know that. We're gonna get to that.
Nefertiti's reading ahead in the book, apparently.
Did I just like backwards here? I'm fine. All right, that's nice. This is nice. Let's shake it up. Ready? Next one. We're gonna pour it into our Pee-wee mug. 'Cause who doesn't have a Pee-wee mug, right? Ice and all.
Cheers.
Ice is stuck. All right. And we're gonna top it with our final ingredient,
how's your time
inspired by
looking,
Conky, because he's all bubbly and sparkly. Top it with the club soda.
Y'all gotta see this kid. I know in the television audience you can't see this, but Danielle looks good right now. Look at this. Oh!
And we're gonna garnish it with a silly straw. Plastic cocktail monkey. Terry the pterodactyl. And some dried kumquat. I can't even say the word. And
'cause it sounds
there we
good.
go. We got Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Huge Chevy. That's how we do it. Oh my Lord, look at that. What a drop spill! Holy cow! That's how the professionals do it, y'all. Not a drop spill. The Chamber of Commerce slogan for Austin, Texas is the live music capital of the world. I mean, yeah, not too shabby, right? But some people call total bullshit on that. I don't entirely agree with them. But there's another city that claims to be probably actually the live music capital of the world, and that's Nashville, Tennessee. And that is where our next competitor comes from. Nefertiti, are you ready to start the clock? Audience, are you tequila? Let's give it up for Jeff Bullen!
One other thing that comes from Tennessee is the greatest podcast in the world, the 6 Degrees of Edgar Allan Poe. Explores all of the history and the cultural connections and everything. The influence.
Speak up.
Near the microphone. Aim the microphone right near you. Right down in front of you.
The one thing that we figured Poe needed more influence is tiki drinks. So we are actually in the process of writing a book based on cocktail and food recipes around his stories, and so we created a tiki drink for his story Hop Frog. Carmen will let you guys know the synopsis of it so you can understand the drink.
So Jeff put a little synopsis in the little brochure, and it is a tale of revenge. Hop Frog was a jester. He had the kind of the power of the king because the king relied on him, but he was cruel to him. And so when he asked for an idea for a masquerade, he was about to give an idea, and then his Hop Frog's little friend Tripetta, the king threw wine on her, tossed her aside. Hop Frog was angered, like horribly, and so he came up with the idea. The king and his advisors, the 8 of them, would be the 8 chained orangutans. So when the masquerade came, they were all chained up. They were tarred. They had this stuff put on them like fur, and then they were led in, all chained together. Hop Frog hooked them on the chain that was really the chain to the chandelier that was removed, and he had them pulled up to the top. And I'm going to save the next part until the cocktail is created.
So, what we did is, of course, we based it on Patron, because everybody knows a tiki drink needs Patron.
Yes, it does. At least this morning.
So, we've got 1.5 ounces of Patron. To honor the wine that is in the story, we're using grape juice, because I haven't been able to find a tiki drink with grape juice.
All right. First time for everything, y'all. Innovation happens here at
So we got 1.5 ounces of grape juice.
Oh yeah, sure, we're not.
To go along with that, we need some kind of an acidic. And in this case, we're using lemon, full ounce of lemon.
Lemon! Woo!
And also, because it's tiki, we're going to use orgeat.
Does anybody know what they call a lemon in Mexico? A yellow lime. I mean, they say it in Spanish.
Then we're using B.J. Reynolds Paradise Blend, which is supposed to be based on a recreation of one of Don the Beachcomber's mixes. We need 1/2 ounce of that. And because of the revenge, we need some fire. So we're using Ancho Reyes liqueur, and that'll be 1/2 ounce of that.
How's that time looking at first?
We got 1 minute and 54 seconds.
I think they can make it.
So we're going to use some of the finest pebble ice and shake that.
Oh, wow, there's shaking happening, folks. We're doing it. That sound is real sexy.
Then we garnish it with the spent lemon.
Spent lemon has never sounded so, like dirty to me before.
As Hop Frog
There's a lot of that.
is going up the chain to the skylight where Tripetta is,
Simply Hop Frog, the jester. And this is my last jest.
Woo!
We're never seeing the country
Then the cocktail contest continues. Now it's the last jest. Oh yeah. And I happen to have a sample right here.
Last jest.
It's good. Needs to be colder.
Nobody should be thirsty. I don't want it. All right, different tiki. Not quite here. Naturalness. All right, I think we're ready to get into the final third. He is one of the Ocean State people. Therefore, his cocktail is just like these boring tiki. Please welcome, all the way from Rhode Island, Sean Fortney.
How's it going? I use that? It just doesn't feel loud enough. I want to talk to you. I want you to hear me. Hi. So, my name is Sean Fortney, also known as Irish Sean, and I'm here to chat with you about the smoky Seafarer Spice. All right. For the presentation, you're just going to see a pineapple the whole time. I hope you enjoy it. It'll be great. So I'm a big fan of authenticity. So for today's cocktail, Smoky Seafarer Spice, I'm going to be authentic with you. It's based on a lot of things, including my family. And so I'm going to be really loud and talk for a little bit. But first, we start with Añejo Tequila. We need it for a lot of reasons, but first we need it because it's so good in this barrel-aged journey of making tequila dope, but also a little bit classic. In this drink, you're gonna taste all the ingredients. You're gonna taste, it's gonna feel well-rounded, it's gonna feel clean and classic. Like when I was 18 and decided to go to bartending school, but then never drank until I was 21. That didn't make any sense. And I'm excited here to live up to that reputation now. So let's start with the 1.5 tequila. Well, I heard more, appreciated that. And so with that, the next part here is gonna be a 1/2 ounce of mezcal. And I tried a whole bunch of different ones here. Bought the expensive stuff, bought the not expensive stuff. And this Bonhead stuff is dope for mixing cocktails. It is no doubt great. It packs a punch, but it's also so smoky, you'll still taste it. It's nice. This 1/2 ounce is dedicated to my smoky wife, Marissa Fortney. All right, we got the smoky part down, I'm liking that. So now we gotta go with something a little bit normal. We know what's coming, it's the lime juice. This part goes out to Brother Cleve though. Make sure you get that squeeze with the lime rind. With the lime rind. That part was for me.
It's better than 3 cents. It's better than 3 cents stamp.
Half ounce, here we go. Boom, thanks. Next part is for me. This is the spice part. This is a pineapple syrup. I wanted something pineapple-y, but not too acidy, because if you've been here at Ohana, we've had enough omeprazole, enough Pepsi just to make it through this weekend, am I right? Yeah, we like acid. I'll go with it. And so in that, this is simple syrup. It is 1/2 pineapple juice, freshly squeezed, 1/2 of the simple of sugar, of course. But then I threw in some cinnamon sticks. I threw in some star anise, and I threw in a little bit of some cloves. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put 0.75 ounces of that baby right in here. Ooh la la, indeed. All right, not much more can really go in here. I know, I'm feeling you. Here's where it comes down to my brother-in-law, Cap Lou, big deal, New England. He gave me these as a gift. Turkish tobacco bitters. This stuff, if you had it, it's dope. It's so good. We're gonna do 3 dashes of these babies. Ooh, that's so good. Ooh, come on. All right, let's shake that baby up. I think I get some clapping, right? Yeah. some garnishing. And this part's for my grandfather. If you ever have anyone around you who smokes pipe, the big thing when you smell tobacco, you think, I need vanilla. My grandfather smoked this lovely vanilla pipe. And so we're gonna put a vanilla bean right in here for a smell. So it accentuates, we got the acid, we got the taste, we got all that there. We're tasting the tobacco, and we're sniffing the vanilla. And because I'm bougie, I gotta put a paperclip on it.
Nipper, how's that clock? 36 seconds. Whoa, 36 seconds. Can you hear it?
And to take us home, who needs a dried lime wheel? Everyone, because it's a cocktail. Boom! And baby, here we go. This is the Smoky Seafarer Spice. Thank you so much.
It's the Smoky Seafarer Spike. Let's see.
Anybody who says Joe? Anna's got Crystalinos. That product hasn't even come out, y'all, folks. We're living in the future. I'm serious.
Very good. Smoke a little bit on the back end, but good.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
She stole my line. It's okay. All right, judges are ready. Jess is ready. Nipper Tiki is ready. Audience, are you ready for the final contestant? This is her first time on the competition stage here at the official competition of Ohana Cocktails. Please welcome all the way from Western Massachusetts, Voodoo.
Generous friends for Patron, so I'd love to give a big round of applause. But, you know, the whole thing right now is hot tui, but we all know spitters are quitters, and we want drinks right here to swallow. So, without further ado, this cocktail is inspired not only by friends, but something that is an overly sweet, that's a little herbaceous, and drinkable, and absolutely refreshing. So, this summer, I am a victim of buying every kind of lemonade possible. I know Dells has some really good stuff, so I won't get a chance. But I like to make my own. So we're going to fast forward the time and pretend that I made my own cucumber lemonade. And the first thing we're going to do is, see these glasses you guys have collecting dust everywhere? You're going to grab those and pull it out of the drawer. And we're going to shave some cucumber because we need cucumber for cucumber lemonade. And I like to use 2 pieces. I line the inside of the glass as so. It doesn't have to be fancy. But when you have friends, you like to show off. So I use the good stuff. And that's why we have some of the nice stuff up on the shelf today. And some of the ingredients I'm using, I picked specifically because I like what they stand for. I like what Patron does with their ingredients. There's no additives. They like sustainability, Nova Fogo, zero waste. This rum right here is called Ron Zacapa. They actually hire 800 to 900 women in the community, and their job is to weave these bands. And they otherwise wouldn't have jobs, so I think that's a beautiful thing too. And we have Kula toasted coconut, which is getting a little tropical, and everyone's a little toasted by this time, so. Let me continue. In the drink, we're gonna add ice up to the rim. My hands are washed, not like clean, I assure you. And then we're gonna nicely layer our beverage. So usually you start with your cheapest stuff, but I like my guests, so I'm gonna give them my favorite thing first. And that's the anejo. And I like it because it's citrus and vanilla, and it's a lot like what we're trying to build in the beginning, so we like to keep our friends the same. So we're going to start with 1 ounce of this in the cup on the bottom. Yeah, very nice. No, ooh, ah, ooh. And then I'm gonna have my friends dance around for a little while while we let that sit on the ice. So in our mixer, we're gonna put our 3 other friends. We have the Kula. We're gonna put a half of that.
Thanks for saying.
The other run, and half of that as well.
That's right. Supposed to do, which everyone knows and nobody.
And we never know, but we're gonna add that as well.
This is real liquid, folks.
I have this beautiful daiquiri shaker, so I'm gonna add just a little ice. And you guys are good at clapping, I know you are.
Look at this shaker. This is an artifact. This is from the Smithsonian.
It is. It's been wind tested too. It's real cool. And we're gonna add a dirty pour right in there.
Dang. That mixing glass actually just won the entire
So I'm gonna add my garnish too, which is a nice little bit of fresh cucumber, wave.
Get your veggies, folks.
And a little bit of toasted coconut because we love it when our straws get plugged up with shit.
That was actually happening at the Area 54 pop-up last
Pour
night.
the drink a little bit, and then we're gonna top it off with our deliciously fresh cucumber lemonade.
Wow.
And a little palm frond too, because it's palm frond French. So by any means, I am no expert, but I guarantee you should enjoy this. So thank you very
If she was nervous, she didn't show it. That's her very first time on the stage. Never think it's your first time. And Ohana cocktail competition.
And my backdrop is going to be in the silent auction. And this is our
Cocktails for a cause. This is a fundraising drink. I've seen it all today, folks.
I almost forgot my little creepy secret.
Creepy secrets. Whoa, that was another ring crawl, I think.
Great company that I learned about here. I almost forgot this is a very important part. And everyone likes having bitters and a little bit of funk. So there was these group of people here that had this horror-infused, fiendishly tropical bitters. That's
My favorite.
Yes, I love them too. And if you can get a chance to pop online, please support them. They're delicious. So we're gonna just add that little funk. And now it really is official. So
All right, a little fun. That's Voodoo Jess.
Very tasty.
Did you like it? Thank you.
I don't know if y'all can see on the camera, but there's an artifact that really actually was from the Smithsonian, and the Smithsonian police are on their way to report this incident because this glass is a hurricane glass from this hotel, the Tiki.
I had to sacrifice for a good cause.
The
so
sacrifice
I lost my
was worth it.
souvenir.
The Smithsonian police are on their way. Our judges today were Matt, Caroline, Sam, and Eric. Thank you for your service. Our sound and visual team is awesome. The Gone Meistress.
If you've been to the cocktail contest before, we used to have it out by the pool and we would have like maybe 20 people in the audience show up. And then last year it rained and we all came in here and it was like, holy crap. So many people showed up. Like we used to have 10 people just send in things that we could pick from. And then we had 30 contestants this year that we have to narrow down. And honestly, the way that it's grown, I couldn't do this alone. I had so much help. I would like to thank Lena Dennison, Rumamuk, for being my bar back and my assistant for like the past 6 years. I would like to thank Nick Castellanos, Joy Lockout, Michelle Ligori, who have been passing things around, who have been awesome in helping me. I would like to thank Pat for designing. This is the first year that we have had the recipes in a booklet or recipe cards, and we threw that around because people would ask for the recipes. So I would like to thank Pat for designing that, Nick for running our AV. He has had so many great ideas and That's not the microphone, that was me. And setting up the video so you could see what people were doing up there. So I could not coordinate this alone. And of course, thank you to David from Patron and all of our Patron reps. They have been so generous with their time, with their swag. You've all got mugs kicking around. Everybody's got tequila. I have been drunk since like 10:30 this morning. And I'm only getting more drunk. And I wish everybody could win because you're all my cocktail babies. And I love all of you. And back to David because, like I said, I'm already drunk.
Thank you, Nippertiki. Nippertiki is the reason for the season. It makes it all happen. Nippertiki. I've been involved with professional cocktail competitions for over 15 years, but this is literally my favorite one. It's the highlight of the year for me is being here with you all. It's way more fun than just bartenders. The show is over, but if the contestants can all come up, I do have a little gift bag for you. You also all just got a child-sized karaoke shirt. That's it for this year. Thank you all so much. We'll see you soon.